Alright. Alright, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can get it right. Come on. I found an old phone case. This is my. Well, I found the back of another one, is what I found. And then this is the old one that I made. I like this one. That's pretty cool. But it's a new year. I've had that one for, I don't know how long, a while. I thought I'd make a new one. And I have somewhere amongst the wreckage of all my creative BS here. Let's see. I probably want to put this on the inside. What colors to use though? I've had this stuff for probably 3 years. It came with some other something I ordered. I can't remember what it was. I never used it, so I'm gonna use it now. Let's see. The purple's pretty cool. Empty your mind. This is such a great interview. I'm making a new phone case out of an old phone case that I found. So I found this is my old one that I made. And I don't know, I've had it for a couple of years, and I found the back of another one that's empty. So I thought I would make another one. This stuff I've had for probably 3 years. It came with something else I ordered. I can't remember what it was. So it says in the it says in the description, doesn't it? Can I put that in there? Making a new phone case out of an old phone case. That's purpley too. Yellow goes well with purple, but not sure. Let's see how this works here. I do like the green, but we'll go with a different color this time. Okay, now getting this stuff back together is a different story altogether. This is just one piece. Purple is cool. I can't remember what this came with. Something I ordered off Etsy a long time ago, and somebody hi, hey, what is up, my friend? I'm so glad to see you. Yes, that I am. I am many things, but that's one of the things that I am, yes. It's one of the things I'm good at. I was laying on the bed and I just couldn't. I kept falling asleep but then waking back up again. So I was like, well, I might as well get up. It's so good to see you. I love me some Susan. We've been friends for a while now. And all of those days I count as blessed days. Oh, no, she's not. She was, but actually that's what woke me up. That's what kept waking me up. I wasn't going to blame it on her, but yeah, that's what kept waking me up. She kept wanting to get on the bed, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get up, close the door, come out here, so we can like hang out together rather than me trying to argue with her that she doesn't belong in the bed, which I know sounds funny, but yeah. It's so cold here. Like, it is a meat locker in this house. It's extraordinarily cold. Truly. I mean, I'm fully clothed and then some. Oh, nice. Yeah. We've been friends for a while. Susan, how long have we been friends? A couple years? I mean, close friends. Maybe like 2 years? 3 years? 2 years? I don't know. It's really a genuine honor and pleasure to be friends with you. So the time just flies. I love you, Susan. I really, really do. Genuinely, I love you. Susan is an extraordinary person. I'm very blessed to know her. Very, very blessed to have such an awesome person in my life. Very, very. I didn't realize we could still. I love you. Oh, I know. You know, from Periscope, it's like I speak typo fluently. You know how that goes. Okay, what colors am I using here? I think these 3 will look good. You kind of have to visualize it before you put it on there. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But I think that, like, shades of, yeah, that look cool. Ooh, you took gummies? Cool. That's good. It's a good thing. Let's see, what did I do on this one? I think I just put the paper on the back. Okay. So we crumple this up. Oh, don't be scared. You'll be fine. Where'd you get it? At the store, or from your son, or where'd you get it? Nice. You know, if I touch my phone right now, it's probably just gonna fall over, so I will do it afterward. The store, cool. Is it a CBD or does it have THC in it? Oh, with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth that's not lit. Genius. CBD is very helpful for pain, anxiety. Oh, nice. Well, they work best together because cannabinoids work better, like they work synergistically. So if you mix CBD or CBN or CBC or any of the derivatives with THC, they work even better. Very interesting thing about the human body. We have a whole endocannabinoid system in our bodies that's built in. So I always thought that was very interesting. Let's see, how long is this? Do this in strips. Okay. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't need to be exact, but it needs to be approximate. Yeah, I wasn't gonna blame my not sleeping on the dog, but yeah, you were right. She's not asleep, so I'm not asleep. basically how that works. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see, what does this color look like? Let's see what I could do. I really want to use I have this beautiful cicada. I totally understand. And I back your decision 100%. You're a grown woman. And you know what, Susan, we suffer from one chronic pain. Yeah. You're completely entitled to do something that is positive and natural for your body. I have not taken any pain pills despite a very, very serious diagnosis for close to a year now. So I totally get it. But look at that beautiful cicada I have. And that's a real insect. But I would like to put that on the outside of the phone case. Because it's symbolic. Ew, 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 ew. It's a bug, but you know it's gonna look so cool. You know, if I do it, it's gonna look super cool. It's a cicada. It's not necessarily a bug. It's not just any bug. I'm right. This is another thing I got from Etsy a long time ago, and I got these gorgeous, this one gorgeous, it's called a sunset moth. Looking at that thing, it doesn't look real. It's so beautiful. It literally doesn't look real. So, bearing that in mind, I'm not sure that the color scheme with that works. Right? Maybe I want to do something more different colors. Okay, rethinking this. Not like it requires much brain power, but it does require some. See, I wonder if I think gold might be best. Well, shit on a stick. Like a leaf, yeah. Yeah, it's all dried out. That sunset moth that I have though, it's extraordinary. I mean, I still have it in the box in the bedroom. I never seen anything like it. It looks like a butterfly at first, when you first look at it, but it's not. It's just, it just literally doesn't even look real. It's so amazing. So maybe I'll just use like gold leaf. This is gonna be messy, but I think it'll look really cool. Maybe better than this. So I really like this, but this stuff's really cool too. And I think this will match this color scheme better. Yes. I think so. So, okay. Now this is the trick, is not like overflowing all of this into the resin. And this is like my last bit of UV resin that I love. So, we're gonna be really just careful. Okay. I was stoked when I found this old case. I thought, wow, I can do something with that. I didn't realize I had it. Make sure I'm not gluing down the other plastic piece that goes on the front of it. Hopefully not. Yeah, okay, so that's on the other side. Since my great aunt died, I have started doing reverse art on glass again. And I didn't have anywhere to broadcast it, and I was thinking, what am I gonna do? Well, I'll just do it by myself. But then I thought, yeah, I like to share what I'm doing, and very few people do reverse art on glass, because it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. And it's time consuming. But since my great aunt died, she was the one who mentored me in it. So, you know, and nobody else in the family knows how to do it but me. I mean, yeah, everybody else is kind of like dead. But my sister's a talented person. I just don't know that she's like artistically inclined necessarily. But I don't know that she's really tried, so I don't really know. I think most of us, like, we doubt ourselves or our abilities, right? But sometimes you just gotta do things anyway. Do it anyway. Okay. Hopefully I am not screwing this up at all. Alright, this is gonna be messy. Messy. I'm gonna try to get some of the more unique colors out of it, like that. Alright. Just laying that down like right in the resin. And searching for other pieces. This is not exactly gold leaf. I forget what they call this, but it's got a bunch of different like there's red, what is it, rose gold leaf. There's no silver, but there is a gold, a rose gold, and like a blue. I don't even know what you'd call it. I'm like thinking, should I just pour this on there? I'm not really sure. I don't think so. That's maybe not a good idea. It doesn't have to be super precise, but you do want to like place it the way you want it. Because once you cure it, it's stuck on there. That is not coming off. I'll draw my name on the other side. Like, people pay so much money for awesome phone cases, and I'll just make my own. Plus, I can't really afford to get, like, I would rather make my own anyhow. Because then it's mine. Just like the old one that I have. I think this one came out really cool too. I've been using this one for, I don't know, like 2 years now, I think. So, yeah, I think you're right, Susan. I think this color scheme is going to look so much better than what I had originally planned. Because I want to use that cicada. Come on, stick. Stick. Okay, there. Alright. Just like this very thin layer of resin on the phone case, on the inside of the phone case. I know this is not too exciting to watch, but if anybody is still watching, but the end result is fabulous. So I get it to the edges. Don't want to just pay attention to the middle. But I've got so many art supplies, all these different things. I'm like, and I haven't really done much with them. I've been painting a lot, but not using the rest of it. So it's not really stuff I can sell. So I thought, well, might as well use it. And I found this in the bedroom. Some phone case I must have purchased a long time ago and just forgot about it. I've got other ones too, but they belong to different phones, like Samsung, and I don't have a Samsung phone. So if anybody has a Samsung phone and then they want a customized phone case, let me know, because that's what I do. I'm supposed to be helping to build my website right now and all these different things, and I literally am having a really hard time concentrating on much of anything. So I thought, well, I'll just go do something creative for a minute, and that will mitigate. I don't know. I think that part of my job and is transmutation, right? It's like taking crappy energy and changing it into positive energy. And a lot of people say, well, I'm an empath. I'm like, well, welcome to the human race. You probably, if you're not empathetic, if you're not an empath to some degree or other, yeah, there's something that needs to be re-examined there. But I've been talking to people a lot about that, and how to shield their energy, because people that are empaths, or that say that they're empaths, they feel drained and get really affected by other people's energy. Like, you don't have to be. It doesn't have to be that way. But very few people understand how to cope with those things. And there is plenty of negative energy going on right now. Hey, Stevie Wonder. So that's one of my jobs. And no, it doesn't. It's nothing supernatural. It's nothing to do with witchcraft or anything. It's really not even a supernatural thing. It's actually quite natural, in fact. But we're so removed from our roots, tribal living, having elders, having I know everybody knows Susan. It's because she's awesome. I have the sweet pleasure of having been friends with her for a long time. I'm so glad you came in, Susan. I'm so pleased to have you. Very pleased indeed. I haven't broadcast and certainly haven't done anything creative at all, really. Well, I read your cards the other day, Susan. And even that's not a supernatural thing. And it's also not practicing witchcraft. Well, at least not the way that I'm doing it. Anyhow, transmutation. So yeah, it's a big undertaking. It's a huge undertaking, in fact, and it's not really a novice thing to do. It's something you have to be pretty strong in your faith to do, and whatever that faith is. Because there are many different faiths. However, There's only one source. So, blah, blah, blah. I'm not really explaining myself very well. Oh, good. You know, I've been out of the loop with HAPS and just broadcasting in general. So, you shall have to introduce me. Well, you don't have to do anything. But I would be honored if you would introduce me to these wonderful people. They all followed you in here, Susan. They're like, what's Susan doing? We need to check out what she's doing. Oh, she's watching this lady we've never seen do something with a phone case. We're not really sure, but... Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can do it without knocking the phone down. Because it's very precariously. Oh, God, how do we do this? Oh, here. Okay. Let's see. I'm having to be super careful. There you are. Okay. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get the invite? Did I do it right? Okay. God, this is so different from... Hey, what's up, my lady?
Hi. Okay, so now that you brought me up, all my friends will see that I'm live, and a bunch of them will come over.
Well,
That's how this app works.
I will piggyback off of your stardom.
Okay,
Love you.
I love you too, darling.
I really do. I miss, Scope and everything, but it doesn't really matter, right? What platform we're on, as long as it works.
Yeah, and they just keep making this platform better and better all the time.
Well, I thought I had heard that like things had changed and like that a lot of people were really upset about it, and I thought, well, I don't quite understand what's going on, but I haven't broadcast on HAPS for the longest time, so I'm gonna just kind of reserve judgment for a minute and see. And then when I tried to go live, it was telling me that I couldn't do it, but until I attached my Twitter account because it has quite a few followers on it. So that's when it let me go live, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And thank goodness for my Twitter account because I don't really have that many followers anywhere.
Yes, this is her. This young person is Stevie Wonder, and this person follows one of the people that I talk to a lot on HAPS.
Nice.
So that's why I met Stevie Wonder.
Nice. Very cool. I got some Instagram calls from our mutual Pakistani friend.
Oh.
I keep missing his calls, but I hadn't heard from him for the longest time, so I was like, oh gosh. But the time difference and everything, of course, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I hadn't heard from him for so long.
Ask him to just make you a video of what he wants to say. If you
Right?
keep missing each other.
Yeah, and he does. I really like his videos. It's the there's like this passion there that I just like.
We write those together.
It's contagious, kind of
We
like
write.
COVID, only much better, much better.
Remember what I did for? I told you about Denzel Henderson and how he's now a speaker and has a YouTube channel and all that.
Right?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing with John.
Nice. I have to watch my language on here because I forget that I'm broadcasting to YouTube too. So, and they do have pretty strict rules about what words you're able to use and not use. So, but yeah, just watching my language because I let an occasional F-bomb slip here and there. It happens. I mean, I am a grown woman, but still, I have to remember who I'm broadcasting to.
So right now, because you have 2 creators on here, you have 2.2K followers at this moment.
Oh, nice.
Most of mine are on Haps because I unhooked it from everything because I was having a hard time and I didn't want everything to go out on my Facebook.
Yeah, I know why too. For you in particular, but I have like hardly any Facebook friends anymore. I just cleaned that out. I was just done with the BS, you know?
Yeah.
I just cleaned it out, and then after my brother dying and everything, it was like everybody knew how to get a hold of me, and nobody did. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's really sad.
I mean, until it was too late, I'm like, cool, I can like come see his dead body. Awesome, thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a downer, but like that was lame. And then everybody claimed, well, we didn't know how to get a hold of you. I'm like, well, you found me on Facebook, so I don't really understand what you're talking about. You know, I call BS on that. I smell BS.
If it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and quacks like a duck.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct. That is correct.
Welcome in, and I don't know how to say your name. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either because I can see your gorgeous face and nothing else, nobody else, which is actually a good thing because then I'm not distracted except by your beautiful face, which is beautiful no matter what you say. You can't argue this fact with me. No. All right.
Well, it would be better if I wasn't missing my teeth, but COVID put a kibosh in the middle of my fixing my teeth.
I'm missing some teeth too. I think we shall survive.
Yes, I just hate it.
I think we're gonna be beautiful anyway. And you know what bothered me the most about it is not being able to chew my food. More than anything, it's like, yeah, it doesn't look attractive, but more than anything, it's having the function of my mouth. Like they could give me black teeth. I'm like, I don't even care. Like Hulk green, I don't care. But as long as they work and I can bite into an apple again, I'd be totally stoked. They could give me camo teeth, and then like nobody would actually, you know. I'm joking. Oh my gosh, I am a dork.
So, what's that thing do that you're doing now?
So right now I'm hitting it with the UV lamp, and that cures the resin.
So, it makes it dry faster, in other words.
Yes, it makes it dry very fast. I'm gonna have to hit it from both ends, and this is an old UV lamp, so you can see I have to wrap the cord around it to get it to work. But yeah, this is how I did the other one. It's just very, very thin layers of UV resin.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've had this one for a while, and I found the other part of it. Um, I guess I had gotten two. I remember getting two, but obviously I did. But I was going through the stuff in the bedroom, and I found this. So I was like, oh yes, very cool. And I know it's late at night and everything, and it is so cold in this house. It's like a meat locker. Seriously, very cold. I can only manage to barely keep the bedroom warm with just a small space heater, but it's like really expensive. The electric bill, you know. So I try to use it minimally and just like layer up. This is how I'm dressed in the house, like with sweatpants, two pairs of socks, a scarf, a sweatshirt, two shirts under a tank top, and then a t-shirt underneath that. It's just like it's the only way I can stay warm. And then I've got the fireplace at my back as usual, like I always did on Periscope. Same thing, but I am not complaining. It's just cold, really cold.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I believe you. It's really cold here too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, for California, it's getting down into the it's getting down into the 30s. Like I think tonight it's supposed to be like 35 or 37 or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Pretty cold.
20 something here the other night, but it's warming up now.
Nice.
I should hop off of here and just be in the comments because I started to yawn because I took that medicine that's supposed to make me sleepy.
That's all right. I mean, what you do whatever pleases you, my dear.
Rude.
It's not. No, it's not. It's my broadcast. I say what's rude. I say what's rude and what is not. And I telling you, you
I
are
know
not
what
rude.
I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. I'll
What?
fix it.
You what?
I'm gonna fix it.
You're gonna fix it. How's that?
Fix it. I'm gonna put a mask on.
Oh my goodness, girlfriend.
Then nobody will see me yawning with my mouth open. How about that?
I don't think anybody minds, darling. And if they do, yeah. The people that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind.
Well, I mind. Does that mean I don't matter?
I think that it's more like it just doesn't matter in general.
Oh, my light's on, but I have my big light, my room light on too. So
Oh, I like that. I haven't used mine in a long time.
I love it. I love it.
I know. Well, you were the one who inspired me to get mine. And I found mine used on Amazon, remember, for like $15.
There we go. Am I styling now?
You are styling. You look like you have a pair of underwear on your face. Awesome.
A pair of underwear.
It does. It looks like a cute little pair of underwear.
Well, I could, instead of showing me, I could turn my big light off and you could watch the stars on my ceiling instead.
You know what? I am pleased as punch to see your face, your ceiling, whatever. As long as I'm or underwear on your face, as long as I get to hear your voice, we're good.
I've missed you so much because you've been on Instagram, not over here on Haps where I'm at.
Instagram is like its own beast. Really, it's like it's it's so different from. And I'm just not really a content creator necessarily. So,
Yeah,
you
you are.
well, I mean, I am, yes, but I don't have like some spiel to like
It's not
self.
like a show or nothing.
What?
It's not like a show, but it's a different kind of content.
Right.
It's the kind of content that a lot of people really like. And you just got one of these lights like this, Stevie?
I did.
They're so
Oh,
cool.
yeah. I got one a long time ago. Remember when you got yours?
Yeah, Stevie in the comments said she just got one.
Oh yeah, nice. You know what? Pro tip. If you want something, put it in the search bar when you go to Amazon, go to Amazon Warehouse and then put in what you want after that. And unless it's something that you like don't want used, like underwear or I mean I'm joking, but like unless you specifically want to buy a new product, there are thousands, tens of thousands of used products that have been either put into the Amazon warehouse or somebody just got them, ordered it, and then just didn't even open the box, or maybe opened the box once and then you know didn't want it or whatever, returned it. And you can get those products for much cheaper.
This is what I got.
Oh, nice. I've never seen that before. Molax, girlfriend.
They're little balls of like almost like candy.
Right?
They're just like
So this is what this is looking like now.
I just took a little piece, like almost half of it.
See?
Oh, that looks amazing. I like that.
I think that'll look really cool with the bug. My bug. My cicada.
I've been craving chocolate really bad and telling people to come and get me in their helicopter and bring me a candy bar. And I went to town today with Terry and was so busy trying to remember everything that I needed here, I forgot to get chocolate.
Ah, really?
Yes. How rude is that? I don't need chocolate, but I want some really bad.
hear that. Every once in a while, I really crave chocolate, but it's rare. I'm one
I
of the.
love chocolate, and I managed to make it through the holidays and not get any chocolate covered cherries because that's my very ultimate favorite thing in the whole planet.
I have not had chocolate covered cherries in a long time.
Oh my god, just saying
My
chocolate covered
God.
cherries made my mouth just go.
You sound like you're from Jersey or something when you say, "Oh my God,
Oh my god.
New York." Oh my God. I love chocolate cherries. It's just delicious.
I told somebody that I really liked their accent and I really like listening to them on a live audio video because I like listening to their accent. And somebody on the comments said that, oh, that's sexual. No, I've liked
No,
people's
I
accents.
do my Ukraine accent, and there is nothing sexual about it. I am simply voicing a different accent. There's nothing sexual about it. Those weirdos need to figure it out.
Yeah, I blocked that person.
Sexual,
That
really.
was on a different app. Yeah, that was on. I just said, oh, okay, I'm done with you.
Like, don't you love it when other people tell you like what you're thinking and what you're feeling?
It was just
Yeah,
gross. I
when
mean, what
other
the
people
heck?
tell me what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, I wouldn't know what was going on.
That lady didn't even know me.
Yeah, I know. It's just silly. But I know you, and I know you're totally perverted. So, I'm kidding. No, just it's just the same SSDD. Same stuff.
It, yeah.
You get, I wouldn't even call them trolls necessarily, but just people don't understand.
Well, it's like a judgment on someone, and it's a wrong judgment on someone. I can tell
Well,
you.
I mean, I think judging
It
anybody
was
is
very
wrong.
rude.
So,
I don't put up with people that talk that way, whether it be a man or a woman. I don't put up with people talking that way. It's just like, you know what, take your negativity and go someplace else. You're not for me.
amen to that, sister. Amen.
Hmm.
That's the way. Transmute that. Just be like, you know what? You're entitled to your negativity or your weirdness or whatever it is, and you go do that.
You can have your opinion. Just go over there and do it over there and leave me alone.
Yep. I'm gonna do me, you do you. That's what I'm good at. Is me doing. I'm gonna be me and you be you, and that's what I'm best at is being me. So
So, warning, I had that medicine that makes me tired, and
we don't need a disclaimer.
I'm one of those people that when I get tired, I get the giggles.
You're just giggly anyway. Giggle box. Like they should have made Tickle Me Susans, not Tickle Me Elmos.
Oh, I have one of those. I got one.
Gosh.
I got one because
That
it
is
was so
so-
cute. It just made me laugh. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I
How's
gave one to my niece or my granddaughter, my granddaughter last year, and somebody had a whole bunch of Tickle Me Elmo type stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, my granddaughter would love those. And then my daughter reminded me I already got her one of the regular Tickle Me Elmos, so I get to keep it.
nice. How's
Unless I find some cute little kid I have to give it to, But
how's Claire Bear doing?
she doesn't bite me as much as she used to, but she's still really bratty, and I'd really like to punch her in the face most days.
I totally understand that. I completely understand. I do.
She runs and propels herself halfway across the room to leap on my arm and bite my skin off. And my feet, too.
Yeah, if my dog bit me, that would probably be the end of our relationship. But she is a rascal.
Somebody gave me a really good idea, so I'm trying this. And I didn't have that, so I used lemon juice, and I put it on my leg where she was biting me at. She didn't bite me so much after that.
Right? That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just worried about what it's gonna
Mom
do
got
to
a
my
hold of
skin.
a packet of hot sauce somewhere. I don't know where she got this. It was somewhere on the floor or whatever, but it was a packet of hot sauce. And I tried to get it away from her, but she wouldn't give it to me. she learned the hard way. I was like, yeah, I tried to tell you. I tried to get it away from you. You wouldn't give it up. She kept running away from me.
Oh no.
She liked the way it felt in her teeth or whatever until it punctured, and then it was like, oh my gosh. I, my dog has eaten. I've had my dog. She eats the strangest things sometimes. I saw her drink hard liquor once, vodka.
Ew.
I know, right? I've heard of dogs drinking beer and things, but vodka? Ugh. I don't even drink
That's
vodka.
weird.
I
I've never
totally
heard that before.
never, never, I've never. And she drank both the glasses that I had, and there was less than a shot in each one. Um, because I've had so many people pass on, I was just setting up a little thing for them, like some my great aunt smoked pot and she smoked cigarettes, and so I put a cigarette and a joint out for her, and um, um, my uncle liked to drink and my brother liked to drink, and I know that that's not exactly something you want to enable, but they're kind of dead now, so what harm is there in it?
Yeah. If my father ever does get buried, I'm supposed to pour Pepsi on his grave every year.
Nice.
On
See
his
what I mean?
birthday.
Like, you know what I mean then.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just like it's a reverence thing.
But
It's
I get the first drink. When I was a kid, us kids used to race to try to get my dad his Pepsi before the other, because whoever got him his Pepsi when he wanted one got the first drink.
nice. That's sweet.
I won more than anybody else.
I'll bet you did. I'll bet you did. That's sweet. When did your dad pass?
Oh, it's been,
A long
I
time.
don't know, close around 10 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it gets easier, right? I wouldn't say that it ever goes away, but it does get easier. I don't know.
It doesn't hurt as much.
That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt as much because you get used to them not being around and not being able to talk to them.
I feel like it's the difference between talking to someone on the phone and being able to actually see them in real life still.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
and
it's just,
my dad used to tell these stupid. It was like dad jokes, but they were dirty dad jokes.
oh, my mom was the same way. Dirty.
And I would always try to get my father to stop because I didn't want to hear those. And so now he has to stop. He can't tell me those anymore. I win.
Nice. You
Well,
really
I didn't really win.
survived him, right?
Huh?
I know. I'm like, I'm not really sure that's winning, but I get it. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
He finally can't tell me to pull his finger ever again.
Oh my God, my stepdad used to do that. Oh my
Oh,
I knew what he was gonna do, but I found it quite funny. My mother and my sister, however, did not find it so funny. They thought it was, beneath them. Well, at the time, at least. Now my sister loves her stepdad because he gives her money.
ah.
Ugh. Yeah, ulterior motives. I'm not down with that. So whatever. But yeah, ulterior motives. That's always a sticky.
Oh, I have two friends in Pakistan. One of them takes care of some very very poor families and has people donate every so often. Like this time, she's getting winter clothing for them because they're getting cold and they don't have the money to buy anything to keep them warm,
Right.
and school things, and so she's getting them educated and stuff.
That's
Hi, Bernie.
that's awesome. I can't see who's in the room or anything. I can't see comments or anything.
Bernie just subscribed. He's one of my friends on
Oh,
here.
nice, 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 nice. Good to meet you, Bernie. I am making a phone case.
This is my friend Bernie. She's been my friend for quite some time, and she's an artist.
That's
She's
wonderful.
really quite talented.
Really good at it though. I don't know. I was just like,
Did you know her from Periscope?
I don't think so. Not sure. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure. About this, I do not know. There's so many people who have changed their handles since Periscope ended,
That's
so
why I was asking. No, he didn't know you from there.
yeah, so it's a little bit like difficult to keep track at this point. I mean, certain people, obviously, I remember. Um, yeah, there's something at the top of the screen, like I can't see comments. It's just cutting it off just enough so I can't see it.
That's okay. I can tell you the comments.
All right, that works for me. And make sure I don't electrocute myself because the cord is this is why I'm holding it like this, because it's exposed right there. So like try not to touch it. So when I touch it, it goes zzz, 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 like shocks my finger. It's uncomfortable. So we're trying not to
Why
touch
don't you
it.
just duct tape that sucker on there? You won't have to worry about the cord touching you anymore.
Yeah, I would need some duct tape. And I have like packing tape, but no duct tape.
Well, that would even help because it would cover it where you wouldn't be touching it with your bare skin.
I rarely use this anymore, so I'll just be really careful. I just don't want to short out the lamp more than anything. The little
Be really careful.
right. I know this is one of my better UV lamps. I have two of them, but over the years they've worn out. Of course, I've used them so much. Um, I mean, I can't believe how much resin I have worked with, and just paintings, and I mean, just everything that I've done in the last, I would say, like 2.5 years. It's been an extraordinary amount of work.
I'm
Like,
gonna cover my nose. It's getting too hot under this mask. You should put it on if you're cold.
I know you fogging up your glasses.
Look how red my face is from being so warm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're flushing. You're flushing.
Oh my.
Flush. Oh my. Put your hand up to your forehead. Oh my.
Oh my.
Cool.
That's pretty.
Right? So I'm gonna put the cicada on the outside.
Cool.
I thought I might do gears and things like I did the other one, but now I'm not so sure because I don't know how it's gonna look really super busy if I do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I still might do it. I'm not sure. The mirrors are pretty cool, and I still have those somewhere out there. Here, there. Okay, don't ever listen to me sing. I mean, unless if you don't value your eardrums, listen to me sing. But if you if you do value your eardrums, you should listen to Susan sing. That was how we
Because
met.
it looks technical.
That was how we met. You came into my scope and you started singing to me. That was how we met. That's how our romance started. Like, okay, men have bromances, right? What would you call it? Like, I don't even know. What would you call a female? Like, well, I don't know. I can't get it. Like a bromance, and then there's, I don't know. Help us out, somebody. Are there any
New term in our language for bestie girls.
for 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 women that are friends that love each other dearly? I don't know. Sisters. It just doesn't rhyme with romance. So, I can't think of anything right now. I'll come up with something later. What does that comment say? Looks what?
Technical.
Looks technical?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, not really. I don't know. Maybe perhaps. I'm not really sure. I mean there's technique involved in it. But I don't know if it's necessarily technical. Like technically it's technical. But other than that, I'm not really sure that it's very technical. It's really just a matter of like knowing what you want it to look like approximately, and then trying to execute that idea. Because it's like you have ideas in your head, or I mean, Susan's an author. She's a published author. She's got a particular, and she's got more books in her that are
Yeah,
gonna come out.
I've just been hurting too much to do anything. Even
Breathe,
my brain didn't want to work because I
breathe.
was in so much pain.
I know. Well, hopefully you'll get some
And I
relief.
was grumpy and didn't want to go live, didn't want to talk to nobody, but then I was lonely and I wanted to talk to people, but I couldn't because I was just hurting too much and wanted to tell people what to do with themselves. And I ain't that person.
Right, right,
So I just stayed away from everyone.
right. Yep, yep. So, do you have any? I mean, for like this, for the sake of conversation, do you have any New Year's resolutions? Or are you just gonna continue being the same fabulous person that you've been? I mean, I mean,
um, I don't like New Year's resolutions because they only come once a year, and I think you should uh
every
decide
day,
what you want to do in every day,
right?
resolute every morning what you're going to do for the day as far as moving forward.
I agree with that, 100%.
And I mean, sometimes you have to sit back and you can't move forward for a while,
Right. Well,
and that's the time to look back and try to learn from whatever you've done in your past.
right. Yep. Reflection, self-assessment, very important.
Yes, because that's when
Self-assessment
you.
without the negativity. You know. Because
Yes,
most self-assessment that people do is negative talk. It's not, they're not being kind to themselves. It's
I'm so glad you came back to Habs. I'm so glad you came back.
Well, I mean, I was thinking, I was like, where am I going to broadcast? I mean, I try to be on Instagram, but I feel really out of place there. It's not really a place where you just hang out and broadcast. Like, people want content. They want a structured content. They want to know what they're going to watch. And I'm like, I don't really know. Whatever happens. Like, I'm not really sure. I'm making a phone case right now out of an old phone case that I've had sitting on the floor in the bedroom for the longest time, and I just thought it was an empty box. So when I was going through all the stuff, I was like, oh well, that's not an empty box. It actually still has a phone case in it. So I'll go make one. And I mean, in that sense, I do have content, but at the same time, it's not very structured. So yeah, but on
Yeah,
Instagram,
there's a lot of us on here that have non-structured
oh,
live videos and
I
content.
actually appreciate that though. I mean, I think improvisation or just going with the flow. Um,
Oh yeah, and visiting with others. I think that that does a lot for people.
I totally agree. Totally
Hmm.
agree. Well, I mean, that's what we did on Periscope. That was one of the things that we both did. You with your singing and me with my art. Um, I mean, that was, yeah, that was. I think that's what you know. I think that was what attracted you into my space in the first place, and then you started singing to me, and I started crying. I remember, not because I was sad, but because the song was so moving. I remember which one it was too.
Which one was it?
It was the one about what is it? Rest my head, or it's the one about being homeless.
Oh, the one about being homeless. Homeless pain.
Yeah, and then the River of Tears. I love that one.
River of Tears.
Would
I
you be
haven't done
willing?
that. Yeah.
Would you honor us? Would you honor us to sing me
Um.
a song? I would very
Okay.
much like this. I have not heard your beautiful voice in far too long. It's been far too long. I need to hear the golden vocal cords of Susan Day.
Well, as long as I don't yawn in the middle of it, 'cause I'm so tired from this medicine.
You can do it. I believe in you.
All right. Let go of your tears. Allow them to flow. Each tear a reward for the hardships you've won. Tears cleanse the soul and helps the hurt go. Uh oh.
It's okay.
My brain is not working. Okay, so let your tears flow. Let them flow like a river all the way to the sea. Let your tears deliver you and set your soul free. When you're sad and all alone, don't hide it away. You must feel it to gain. Let them fall where they may. Let them fall like the rain that nourishes the trees. Every precious drop, then fall to your knees and thank the world for their testimony. Right now, I was drinking water and I just burped and my song just disappeared.
thank them for thank them for your testimony. Let them flow. Isn't let them flow after that?
Flow like a river all the way to the sea. Let your tears deliver you and set your soul free. I'm gonna have to get my book out and sing that a few times so I can get the song back in my head.
I know. I love your singing though.
Yeah, that's the one I wrote. That's why I'm having trouble with it because I wrote it. It's not like you listen to it 1,000 times on the radio.
Have you? Is that a song on the radio? I never heard that.
No, my song's not on the radio. No,
I say what?
it's not like a song that you hear on the radio, and I've heard it a million times.
Right. Well,
I've
it's a
never
song.
heard anybody sing it but me.
It's better than a song on the radio because it's in your head and it's from your beautiful brain. Your brain is very beautiful. I say so. So it is true. I will tell you one thing. Your brain is
I was
beautiful.
told that the reason that I'm this way is because of the head injury I had when I was 12.
Well, thank goodness. I mean, blessing in disguise.
Yeah, at least see we're looking at the good. There's a lot of bad that happened because of that, but the one thing that's good is that
There are a lot of good things out of it because everything that you are, everything, is all because of all the positive and negative and everything in between that's happened to you.
yep,
And without any of those things, you wouldn't be exactly who you are today. And
yep,
I very much appreciate you and am grateful. So grateful. Like I don't even know. There aren't words. It's we don't really. I guess because I've lost so many people, like I really take it seriously. Appreciating people and telling them that I appreciate them because I mean, I'm not saying you're going anywhere, and neither am I, but I think that it's important that we let each other know those things. Like it's something that's it's important. I think we don't do enough of that, like appreciating each other.
yes, yes, and
And, like vocalizing that, saying like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being there for me. I appreciate you bringing other people into my life that would sing me silly songs to cheer me up. Like there's just so many things. I mean, I innumerable things I could think of that
oh, John.
I, and it's just, and and it's all because we met on Periscope. You know,
Mhm.
um, but it's not just that we met on Periscope, but we stayed friends. There was something about it
Yeah,
that was special to me from the beginning, and I recognize that. I recognize your beautiful brain. From one beautiful brain to another, I recognize you. You're gorgeous.
that's really pretty.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm using the other UV lamp now. For some reason, it just has a different tone to it. This one versus the other one. Sorry, I don't mean to blind you guys. Um, the other one's more like for like a nail salon type, but this one is more like the sun. So I do both, and then it cures completely hard. And because I don't want to put this on the phone with the back of the phone, like while it's still sticky.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making sure it is completely cured before I put it back on the phone. Because that phone was very expensive, and I bought it on credit. Because, I don't have all the money. And I would think, I need to be careful with it, take good care of it.
Mine too.
Yeah, those phones are not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. I thought I might put crystals on the outside of this one instead of the whole steampunk thing. I'm not really sure. Like
That
more natural, like motif kind of thing. What'd you say, babe?
that would be so pretty.
I think it will be too, because I've got tons of crystals.
Guys, you wanna
Garnets. I've got what is this? I think this is
even?
red green agate, labradorite. Uh, this is tiger's eye. I have crystals like too many. Um, somebody told me the other day that I pray to crystals, and therefore I was, like practicing some kind of witchcraft or something. Like, I don't pray to crystals; they're just tools. Like, I don't get it. I think it was just a misunderstanding, really. I thought that was interesting though. I thought, what? Like, who prays to crystals? I don't get it. I don't understand that. I mean, you know, all hail crystals. I don't even know. That's just such an odd idea. They're tools. I've been burning cedar, especially after my brother died, because I love the way it smells. And the neighbors had this cedar wreath, for Christmas on their door, and they were gonna throw it away. So, and it was all dried out. So I asked them if I could have it, and anyway, I ended up with the cedar wreath, and I started grinding it up into real small pieces, and with my mortar and pestle, and burning it on just pieces of charcoal. It smells so good. Smells so good. I like to burn frankincense and myrrh too. I mean, like the thought of that was what was burned, in ancient time, like ancient times. People were burning that, and it's interesting that we can still burn that today and smell the same smells that they were smelling then.
Oh, I wanna smell it.
It smells like, I think frankincense smells by far better than myrrh. I'm not really sure why. Sweet myrrh smells really good, but myrrh for some reason has this, like, I don't really like the smell of it. But when you mix the two together, frankincense and myrrh, they do smell pretty good. It comes in like those granular resin. It's not like a stick of resin. I mean, you can get it in sticks, but mostly it's like, it comes in like little pieces, like, not like, but little pieces that kind of look somewhat like that. And then you get the charcoal pieces, which are, those are my charcoals. And you just light those babies on fire and put your resin on there, and it lights it on fire. So, but I had some really beautiful specimens of crystals. I mean, like, I think it's just extraordinary that those things, they all took different amounts of time with different elements under different amounts of pressure, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and all of them are different colors, and I just find that extraordinary. It's the same. I was looking at Jupiter and its moons the other night, and I'm not into astrology, but astronomy I love. And uh, I was looking through the field scope, and I can't see it very clearly because I don't have a telescope, but I could see clearly the four moons: Callisto, Io, Ganymede, and Europa. And it was really, I just felt like a kid. I was like, wow, look at that. That's so amazing. It's cool to have that. Well, you do. You have it too. That childlike wonder. When you look at things, you're just like, oh wow, that's amazing. A lot of people lose that, but it was really cool. The sun was just going down, and Jupiter was going. It was setting. Saturn set first, and then Jupiter was setting after that. And so I only had a few minutes to observe it, but I found it. And this field scope too, it doesn't have any ascension or declination, so I had to just guess where it was in the sky. I mean, I do know that they're all on the same like elliptic, so they're basically all on the same kind of like curved line.
Hmm.
But so that's how I was able to find it easily without actually having a compass or any ascension or declination tools to check it. I just looked up in the sky and basically like pointed the field scope in that general direction and hoped that I would find it. But I took pictures of, I was looking at Boots, the star, the other the other night, and I managed to get pictures of it, actually video, but it looked extraordinary through the field scope. It was giving off all spectrums. I mean, it was giving off green, blue, red, orange, and yellow. It was beautiful. I put it on my Twitter because I did a whole month of taking pictures of all the different moon phases,
Hmm.
except for the nights that were like so much cloud cover that I couldn't get it. Like, because there was just nothing to see. Visibility was zero. But I think the moon is just starting to wax now because we had a new moon for New Year's. I think that's cool too. It's just interesting that certain like they fall on certain times.
Hmm.
We had this amazing solar eclipse just recently over the Antarctic. So I think the last one before that was actually near you, Susan. It was somewhere in you. It was visible from, I think, from your area.
Hmm.
But that was one of the last ones in the northern hemisphere for quite a while. So, but I didn't see it. But I did get to see it on a YouTube. I think NASA streamed it. I do not understand how people can ever believe that the world is flat after seeing something like that. It's just, I'm like, have you ever looked through a telescope? Like, if that's a projector, then, or a hologram or something, then I am completely fooled and happy to be fooled. Because it's extraordinary. It's beautiful.
Yes, and we've had things from space, pictures from space of the Earth, and from airplanes. Even you can see the Earth is round from an airplane.
I know. I know. But it's kind of like trying to argue. I don't try to argue those points because, frankly, it's not worth the effort. Because they've already got their mind made up. But yeah, it's they're just such extraordinary things in our world. And out in the ocean, on on the Earth itself, and then out in space. So I think that those things. Why does this not? Why is that covered? That's funny. Is this the wrong case for my phone? I'm not sure. Oh no, it's right. I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was just looking at the other one and looking at this one and going, I'm not sure this is the right case, but it is. It's just made a little bit differently.
Mm.
It's still a little bit tacky, but that was liquid when I put it down with the gold leaf in it, and now it's,
Yeah.
and also it strengthens the phone case, so it makes it stronger because it's got resin in it now. So, but the whole reason I got these phone cases, I didn't realize I had two of them, but it covers the whole phone. So that way, this is the old one. So that way, when I get resin or whatever on my phone, it just gets on the case and not on the phone.
Mm.
resin does not come off. I mean, well, it does, but it doesn't. It leaves a residue pretty much no matter what you do. You have to use acetone to get it off completely. That's the only way to get it off completely. I mean, you can get it off your skin pretty easily, but like using Dawn dish soap. But you have to use it dry first, like just the Dawn with no water, and rub it all over your hands. Because Dawn is a very effective degreaser, and it what else? And degreaser and um, what am I looking? What's the word I'm looking for? Anyhow, it helped. It works so much better when you don't use the water at first. So, is your projector on?
Yeah, you want me to turn the light off?
I
can turn the big light off. You won't be able to see me anymore.
Oh, no more Susan. No more beautiful Susan with underwear on her face. You know what? That's what I thought when I first saw people wearing masks. I was like, really? This looks like we're all wearing underwear on our face. Like some strange form of thong bikini underwear on our face. Wow, this is a whole new world for me.
Oh, I gotta be quiet. I got a neighbor that's asleep.
Oh yeah, your neighbor.
Yes, that was bad.
You'll be fine. I mean, it's not like you're having parties or something. I mean, we are having a party, but you know.
No, but it will if she's awake and can't sleep, I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, it is. It's very considerate of you to actually give a shit because most people don't care enough about their neighbors, friends, or babe, to be that considerate. So I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I used to have a very hard time sleeping, and it used to bother me. Now I still have a hard time sleeping, but it doesn't bother me as much. I just gave up on it. I was like, I'm just not gonna let this bother me anymore because it's just gonna be a problem pretty much no matter what I do. So I gave up on it. I wonder if I put purple behind this, how that would look. Just to cover, just to fill in. You see the
that would be pretty.
You can see it. Rather than just plain old. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I like that. Rather than just the gold, like it'll show through because it's not completely covered. So
that would be pretty.
I think so. I think we will do that. I think we will do that because it is a good idea. I don't know where this like whole accent thing came from, but it's fun. I need to pick colors that are gonna look good with the cicada though. So let's see how this looks. And it really works when you crumple it up the best because it gives it texture. I know it looks like I'm ruining it, but I'm actually not. I am making it the way I want to make it. Oh, I remember where this accent came from. It came from talking on Twitter Spaces, is where it came from. Because, it's just audio on there. So that way I'm not so nervous about doing my stupid accents because nobody is looking at me. Feel more comfortable and people are not looking. We were broadcasters for a long time. Okay, that's what it'll look like. I don't know if you can see that showing through, but it keeps it from being like completely opaque. Yeah, it's hard to see. Maybe blue. I don't know. We have multiple choices here as well. We will keep trying until we find something that looks beautiful and perfect. Let's see. I'm thinking like a blue. Right, of course, it's way down in there. Am I like doxing myself right now? Awesome. Cool. Well, if anybody wants to come over. I'm kidding. Don't come over. Unless you're Susan. You'll stay away.
I don't have money to come over.
I know, I wish. It's, it goes both ways. I don't have money to come see you either, so. But that is okay because we can talk on phone. And it's almost as good. Except I have never given you a hug. I think. See how that gives it texture? Instead of it just being flat. It catches the light much better. It's not going to be like a super duper effect, but you can see like the blue.
I like blue.
Me too. Okay, so I'll do this color and what other color? Maybe green would be good. I'm not sure. Let's see. Where are my scissors? This table is so full of crap. Well, not crap, but art supplies. Alright. We'll lay that down and then pick out one more color. Green, maybe? There's silver. That doesn't really go very well. Where is green? Green is hiding from me. Okay.
I'm lying here with one eye open trying to see what you're doing in there.
I'm trying to figure out what color. Oh, here's a red color,
No, this new medicine is kicking my butt.
Well, that's a good thing. It's better than the pain kicking your butt.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to cut that. You're supposed to take one whole one, and I think I'm gonna cut it into fourths.
I think this is a good idea because it is better to start out with less than more.
Well, I already cut the dose in half, and it's just like kicking my butt. So,
Well,
it's doing what it's supposed to. I'm very relaxed.
good. That is a good thing.
Oh, that one's pretty. What
Right?
color?
All pretty, I think. But I think like maybe the reddish ones are prettier because they go better with the Red Devil Cicada. I don't even know where it's from actually, but so Bella, I made her dinner and then she didn't eat it all, and then she's begging me for the one taco I had for dinner. Like, I cannot give you my dinner every single time, my dear. It's not good for her anyway. But I do enjoy making her food for her. It does get a little bit taxing at times though. It's like, oh god, I gotta get up and make the dog food. And so much better for her. It's just simple. It's eggs and oats and eggs, oats, spinach, and beef. I think that dog eats better than I do, to be quite honest with you. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? We shall see. What is that? These stick together so thoroughly. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we're good with the red ones. Or it's gonna be like orangey red. I don't know. We'll see. Because this Mylar paper, it's different when you crumple it up, it starts looking different. So like comes out a little bit different color than you'd think just by looking at it. All right, we'll put extra pieces back in the envelope. I made this mold a while ago out of a Turkish antique Turkish sugar bowl. Made the mold, which is huge and monstrous, but that's the mold.
Wow.
And then this is what comes out of it.
That's so cute.
Right? It's very pretty. I love all the detail that came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. I think it was maybe $10 for the little sugar bowl. And,
Mm-hmm.
it just looks so pretty to me. I was like, I'm gonna try that. See how it comes out. It came out very well. Although I had to do that mold twice, which was a total pain in the rear end. But I got it done, so that is important part. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just brush some, what do you call it? Some of this mica powder on there.
Mm.
I think that would look very pretty. And I think that will work. Let's see. I got more makeup brushes than most makeup artists, but do I wear any makeup? Nope. None. Too much trouble. I think the only time I used to really wear makeup, unless I was going out, like to the grocery store or something like that, was on Periscope.
Mm.
So this is working really nicely, and it's picking up the stickiness from the resin. So
Mm. Mm-hmm.
that way, oh, that looks really cool. See up in the corner. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, nice.
Hard to see with the reflection and everything. Let's see if I pull the plastic off a little bit, if it shows.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, so you see it there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just see through, because my phone is sea green. I think that's like the color they had available in stock. I didn't really care what color I got, but that's the color that they had, so that's what I got. And
Mm-hmm.
so if I don't cover that up, the green will show through instead of the gold
Mm-hmm.
showing up. So I want to cover that up a little bit. Yes. This looks really cool. I always like this color. It's got this kind of greenish brown tint to it. It's very pretty. I think I own more glitter and stuff like that than any grown woman should ever admit to. So I'm not admitting to anything. Alright. This is kind of messy, but it's gonna look really cool. This is just like a really simple. I can do more detail on the other side. The part that's facing the phone, though, you want to make sure it doesn't stick to your phone case, like your actual phone. Hence the whole reason you put a case on your phone at all. So, you and John have been doing videos, huh? I mean, I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah, we had to stop because he's working so hard. He doesn't have time. He's trying to get used to working. He's working 6 days a week, and he's working like 12-hour days.
That's a lot. A lot. What is he doing?
He is selling for a company, so he's on the phone.
Oh, okay. So, like a call center?
Yeah, but what they do is They're a company that will take your company and set you up with the websites and all the stuff that you need and put it all together to make a full package of whatever all that stuff is that they need.
See, that's the color. Let me see if I can show you.
And even hook you up with the customer. With
Really?
your customers, yeah.
That's the color. I don't know if you guys can see
It's
that.
pretty. Just barely. I can barely see it. Yeah, it's pretty.
Like it's subtle, which is how I like it subtle, but very beautiful, all the same. Okay, let's see. I need another brush to get this out of the camera part of it. We don't want it in there. All right. Now let's see. I need a Q-tip or something. Hey Susan, will you pass me the Q-tip?
All right.
See, I can just use some paper towel. That'll work. Yeah, we don't want the camera part to be covered with mica powder because we would need the camera to be clear. I mean, unless I just want everything to look like it's covered in fairy dust, which I don't. Oh, this camera. Yes, this looks cool. If I do say so myself. It looks very cool. I could do another thin layer of resin, but I don't know. I think I'll see how this looks and then keep tweaking it until I like the way it looks. That's the beauty of making your own stuff. It's yours. Nobody else did that. It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, that was always what I did with with any resin project was just, um, that's what I specialized in was customizing things. Like I remember when I made that nightlight out of a mason jar. That was cool. That came out beautifully. I still look at that on Instagram every once in a while. I'm like, wow, that's. I remember I woke up that morning and I saw that idea on Facebook, but the person that had done it, it was very like inefficient design. And I thought I can improve on that, so I went about and by I think like 6 that evening, I had it done. I did a little Faye, like aka fairy, and then do you remember that at all?
I don't remember things very well now.
I know you don't, but I just thought maybe.
I wish I could zoom in.
Right? Does I guess Haps doesn't zoom in. I remember Periscope did, but only if you had an iPhone.
There you go.
Oh, is that your fireplace thingy?
Yeah.
I like that.
Me too.
That's very cool. I was given some sunset lamps. Sunset lamps. They create this like circular projection of like orange and red, and it looks like the sunset. So they're really cool. I like them.
Oh, look.
What? What happened?
Look at my arm.
Huh?
Look at my arm.
Your arm?
I'm
Oh
wearing
yes. Who sent you that? Some crazy lady. Some crazy lady that's like your fan. She's like some stalker fan chick. I don't know. We know all kinds of weirdos, don't we? All kinds of weirdos. Yeah.
I like it. It's pretty and simple.
Yeah, I thought you would like it.
Mhm.
When
I
I
love. I
that's
love silver.
I was thinking of you when I got it. Okay, we're gonna need a Q-tip. Q-tip time. Oh my gosh.
I love silver.
I know, it's a nice bracelet too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I like the message that it has on it. Although we really can't broadcast those words right now, I think the message is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Never stop. Keep it going. Always keep going. Forward. Moving forward. Okay. Yay, getting mica powder off plastic is no fun. That's okay. It will work.
You remember ER Nurse Blondie, right? She's on this app.
I think so. Yeah, I do. I think I remember the name. Yeah.
Yep, she's on this app.
Nice.
I like her a lot.
Nice. I don't think I got to know her very well, but I do remember that name.
She don't take no crap from nobody. I used to love that.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me, Rebecca, I really admire your ability to just not give a F. I'm like, wow, mom, that's a compliment, I think. Not sure, but I'll take it as a compliment. That looks really cool. That came out really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could see it without the, but it has the greenish brown in between the gold now. It's not like just
I like it. Even if you left it like that and didn't put a bug on it, it'd still be pretty.
bugs. Susan does not like bugs, but it's in between the gold leaf, like where there was space, so it gives
Mm-hmm.
it more depth. It looks very cool, if I do say so myself.
Pretty.
Very pretty. I mean, I like things that are beautiful, but they have to be functional too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some things can just be pretty, and I don't really need it to function necessarily. But, um, you know, we're practical people. We like things that are not just form. We want function too.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to serve a purpose, not just sit around and be pretty and collect dust. All right.
Yeah, I was so busy today at the grocery store, I almost passed out from exhaustion.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Trying to run around that store and hurry. We hadn't eaten. I didn't eat breakfast.
Oh, okay. So you probably had low blood sugar.
Yep.
Do you get like hangry? What do they call it? Hangry? Like, does it change your disposition, or do you just start feeling weak?
The room even gets darker. Even my eyes, my vision changes even.
Do you have diabetes at all?
Yeah, I was a type 2 diabetic. They told me that I took care of that when I lost all my weight. Um, but I'm still not done. I still have like 50 pounds to go.
Right.
But that the diabetes part, I don't have to be medicated anymore.
1 pound at a time.
Yeah, I gained weight lately.
Well, it's not like it won't come back off again. So no, do not beat yourself up. This is my prescription to you. Be nice to yourself. Take two. Call me in the morning.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sounds like you're feeling nice and relaxed. I'm a little jelly.
Hello, my baby. Do you know that I love you? Come here, my darling. If your love is true, and lie here next to me like lovers do. Baby, I love you. Baby, I love you.
I love your voice. I did from the very first time I heard it. I remember, I'll never forget that. I totally cried, which I rarely do, especially in my own broadcast. but that was the first time we met. He's like,
Yeah, there's people that want me to like find music for my songs and put them on CDs and sell them.
I totally agree with that because they're worth it. They are worth it. I think I was one of those people that encouraged you to do that. Okay,
Yep, you were one of them.
bug,
Bug.
bug. Don't want to mess up the wings, so we're gonna get the plastic completely off. Oh, jeez, Louise, and then drop it on the floor. Yeah, good idea. Okay, we're going to use tweezers to pick up. All right, here we go. Isn't that beautiful?
Okay. Yes.
I think it's gorgeous, but we will not talk about bug too much because it bugs Susan to talk about bug. And
No, I like bugs. It's just that I got food from a food pantry because I couldn't afford food for a while, and their food was infected with bugs, and I still have bugs in my house because that stupid
you're
place.
kidding. Oh,
Well, been
that's
fighting them stupid bugs, trying to get rid of them for a year. How many times I've cleaned out my
are they? What kind of
food storage area and
what kind
wiped
of
everything down and cleaned out every container, and they're
what,
still there.
what kind?
They fly. They turn into moths, little tiny moths.
I'm thinking they're
They eat green, I guess.
not weevils, but I think they're called carpenter moths. I'm not sure, something like
I
that.
hate them.
So yeah, you have to find where they're coming from and like get to the source. So what do you think about that on there like that?
I think it blends in too much.
I know, I totally agree with that. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm thinking, what can I do to make that more contrast? A piece of silver, maybe, or
Hmm.
gold, like of this, mylar paper. Let's see what it looks
Mhm.
like. I mean, it's not like I've used it for anything else, and I've had it all this time, so might as well use it. There's gold. I think silver would look better, in my humble opinion. Now I gotta pull it all out again. Okay, this is this. That's like colored silver. I don't want that. Where are you, you rascally rabbit? There. Okay, so we'll just do like one, like rectangle for this. Get
Hmm.
all right. So like this. I know you don't like bug, but tell me on what you think. I think it will look better on the silver.
I think it'll show up more, yeah.
If I can hold it on there.
You could put it on the silver and then cut the silver out in the same shape
Yeah.
as the bug, only a hair bigger.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okie doke. So I'm gonna cut this like so. I remember my teacher saying that in elementary school. Do it like so, and I'm like, what does that mean? And finally, somebody explained it like, do it like this. I like for the longest time I didn't understand what they meant. Like, what does that mean? Like so, what? I just didn't get it. I was a kid. I was taking it very literally.
Mhm.
Okay. So cut it out in the shape of the bug.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, how? Okay. Um,
Maybe take your pencil and mark on it. Take the bug off and then cut it.
you don't think it might just look better as just a like a rectangle like this? and then I'll put
It would look good either way.
clock pieces around it.
It would look good either way. Do it however you think is amazing.
I think a lot of your ideas are amazing. I've used a lot of your ideas actually in my art. So, and my friend Margaret, when she was alive, I used a lot of her ideas too. She was one of my muses. You are my muses. Okay, I'll crumple it up and see what it looks like, and then maybe we'll keep it straight. I'm not sure, but I just think it looks so much better with the texture. Okay. Bug. Oh, Bug, Susan, I'm going to come get you. Oh, I'm so silly. You make me silly. That giggle. I love that giggle. It is so cute. Okay. I always like.
I'm not hurting right now, so I'm happy.
I'm happy because you're not hurting. That is a good thing. That is good news.
Yes, but how am I going to be able to afford to keep buying this medicine because it
Okay.
only
So
lasts
what
for a
you
week?
do is you have to, you're gonna have to ration it, right? You're gonna have to take it when you absolutely need it, and not like an everyday thing, right?
Okay.
So and like you're cutting your doses in halves and in quarters, right? So
Mhm.
you're already conserving, and really you don't need to take more than you need, right?
Mhm.
So um, I would say don't worry about it for right now. How about just relax and enjoy feeling better for a minute, because we don't get to feel better very often, and it's just time to relax and feel better. Let the medicine.
I bought two different kinds. One of them is for the daytime.
Oh, like a sativa or something,
Um, and it's the same. It's like a candy thing,
right?
and you just pinch off a little bit. And because I did that, I got my dishes done. Oh, I was so happy. I even mopped part of the floor.
Wow.
Ran out of energy, but I mopped part of the floor.
I know.
And went grocery shopping and spent an hour in the store running around like a mad woman trying to hurry.
Right,
And then I had to put it all away and reorganize stuff in that room in
right.
order to fit it all in there.
And play Tetris in the refrigerator. But
Mhm.
I have to say that having food in the refrigerator, having food in like whatever trash bags and paper towels and like things like that, just kind of makes me feel better.
Mhm.
It just does. There's some sense of like security, stability in that. My silly, but never measures anything. I just do it by sight. So hopefully I'm not totally screwing this up. But if I am, then I will just do it over.
Right now I'm lying on my belly holding up my chin with my hands. I would not be able to do this
Right?
if this medicine wasn't helping me.
I'm
I
so
would
glad
not
to
be
hear
able to
that.
do this.
So what made you try finally?
I was just in so much pain. I just said, "Screw it, I'm going."
Right?
Gary's taking me to the place anyway. We're going anyway, so I'm just gonna do it and give in because I can't handle this pain. The weather's making me hurt way too much.
I know the weather has so much of an effect on pain. It really does. How much
Mhm.
you know, how many aches and pains we have. All right. So now I need to fill this area, and I know you guys can't see that. I need to fill this very shallow area in with with resin and not mess it up. I'm not sure if I like that. I know that the bug blends in, the cicada blends in. Ah, gosh. If I don't break its wings, Lord have mercy. But, I don't know if you can't really see that. But with the reflection, it looks actually really cool and it does not blend in as much as it seems
Oh,
to.
yeah. Maybe put it down lower on the gold part, not on the pink part.
You mean like down here? Down at the
Right
bottom?
in the middle?
Yeah,
Like in the...
that's the thing is if I put it in the middle, I won't be able to use a tripod or anything on it. It'll mess up.
Mm.
So that's what I was thinking about the placement. How about I put it like sideways up here?
Oh, that works.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
I think that looks cool. We will do that because I am not very much liking the silver. I mean, I like it, but not that much. Okay, so I gotta get this bug, as Susan calls it. A bug. It's just everything with more than 4 legs is a bug. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so very carefully pick up the bug. And put, oh god, I dropped it again. Okay. Put some resin down. And I'm just kind of guessing where to put it. Yeah. It's totally guessing. But and then lay it down. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really cool. Awesome. Awesome with extra sauce. And then I'll have to cover it up from here so that it's completely covered and protected inside the resin. And it won't get damaged by touching it and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we have so far.
Oh, I like that.
Me too. I do too. Me too. Me three. All right, and I have these little tiny. These are like actually for nails. Again, I don't remember where I got them, or I remember why, because I like the whole steampunk look.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember where I got them. I think it might have been off like somewhere like Wish or something like that. God, these are just tiny. I need glasses. I'm staring at all these small little pieces for the last couple of years. I cannot see. I am blinded. No, I'm not. That's melodramatic. But sometimes after using my UV light for too long, I would notice that my vision was funky. That's why I started. Remember, I made those glasses for myself? Those funky glasses? I don't know if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And, oops, that's a leg. It's like, why is it not laying down? It's because it's on top of the bug. Um, but I made those funky glasses for myself because they're, what do you call them? Blue blockers. And, they block blue light.
Haha, you called it a bug.
Did I?
I
No,
win.
I did not.
You did too.
You're telling stories again.
I win.
I mean, technically, it is an insect, yes. You are correct on that.
It's a bug.
Well, you know me, I go out and catch scorpions and put them in my resin, so I'm just weird. But a scorpion is really not an insect, it's an arachnid, like spiders. It's in the same genus of.
Oh, have you ever done a Black Widow?
Yes, I have. Multiple Black Widows.
Wow.
Yep, I've done false widows, black widows, cicadas, butterflies, just different. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to think. I said scorpions already, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The scorpions are really much easier to catch because black widows they're fraidy cats. They do not like human beings. They pretty much avoid us at all costs. So I have to be really careful. I've caught many of them, but I've not been bit. Thank goodness. Um, I've heard that it's not the bite is so much painful, but the afterward, it like causes muscle spasms and all these wonderful things.
Oh yeah, and a brown recluse is even worse.
I got bit by a brown recluse right between my breasts. It must have been in the bed or something, and I rolled over. And it felt like it was getting smashed by my tiny little, my tiny little breasts, and it just bit me. I think it was just one bite, but wow, that was painful. I remember waking up and thinking, what, what just happened? It was like my chest was on fire. And going to the hospital, and I remember them telling me, "Oh, well, there's nothing we can do." I'm like, "Why did I drive all the way here then?" Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, John's worried about me losing too much weight.
Yeah, I think you'd be fine. I mean, you're lovely no matter what, but I just want you to be happy.
It's been my dream to lose this weight since I gained it. I hate this weight.
Well, then I'm on your side,
I don't feel like me.
right? I get that. I understand. But, I love you however you are.
I
But
was the ultimate skinny girl that could eat anything and couldn't gain an ounce. My mom was a 96-pound pregnant lady.
that's ridiculous. How tall is she? Or how short is she, rather?
She's, I don't know, around 5 foot.
Oh, yeah, that's very short. That's very short.
I'm only 5'3".
Yeah, but that 5'3" packs a punch. Um, I mean, I'm 5'7", and I think I weigh. You know what? Am I actually going to admit to that on live broadcast? Probably not. But I'm most comfortable at say around 140, which by American body mass index standards would say that I'm overweight. But I'll tell you
Mm-hmm.
what, if I go any lower than 130, 140, I look sick. Like I look like Kate Moss on a bad day. So it's not it's not good. And plus I just feel weak when I'm that thin. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So as much as other people struggle to lose weight, like I struggle to keep it on. Um, Especially like with just one consecutive death after another. It's grief is it can take a toll. And like I underestimated stress for a long time. I don't underestimate that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to ask friends or family, um you know this and that and the other thing. And they'd always say, well, you're stressed out. I'm like, well, so isn't everybody stressed out? And apparently no, they're not. And that's not a normal thing anyway. Stress should never not be our normal. That's when our bodies start turning on us.
I'm having trouble staying awake.
Oh my goodness. Then you better go to sleep. I love you very much. I'm glad you came in.
I love you too. I missed you. I'm glad you're back on apps.
Thank you.
Because that's where I live, is apps.
House haps. Nice. Well, I am glad. And thank you so much for coming in. And I will
Welcome.
talk to you or text you or call you or FaceTime you or whatever I need to do later.
Okay.
I love you. Sleep well, sweetheart.
I love you too. And this will be a really good night's sleep for a change.
I'll bet. Make yourself nice and comfy and have sweet dreams and wake up feeling refreshed and ready for another day.
Okay. And if Steven is still on, I've got to go say goodnight to Steven.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Good night, beautiful.
Good night, beautiful. I love you.
I love you too. Kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah. I love you. Love her. No, but like all yeah, there. Like in all seriousness, I really do love that woman. She is a terrific person. I don't know. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Kind of. Just laying down all these pieces. Bless you, Bella. Oh gosh, these are difficult to pick up out of this little tiny container. Son of a gun. Come on. Okay. Take a dip into your swimming pool. God, these are so tiny. Alright. My number two, to go with the flow. Alright. I've got that whole corner done, I think. Well, a couple more pieces. And it will be done. Looks cool with the gears on it. I hope you guys. I can't tip it all the way over because they will fall off. They are not glued on yet. I'm not exactly using glue, but okay. Okay. Oops, I dropped that and I don't see where it went. Oh well, we'll pick up another one. Okay, I do not want to cover the bug. The bug, no, I'm calling it a bug. It's a cicada. Alright. A red devil cicada, to be more specific. Alright, more silver pieces. Come on. Alright. These pieces are so tiny. I don't know, like, this is not exactly. I don't know if you can tell. like how many people have viewed your broadcast, or if it's just telling me. I don't think it's telling me how many people are in the room at any given time. It's telling me how many people have viewed it total since I started. Since I started broadcasting. Okay. Come on. These things are so tiny. All right. This is going to be a little bit tricky. That's okay. Come on. Come off of there. All right. Almost. Setting all these little pieces down is pain in the rear end. All right. And then placing them just perfectly around the bug. Okay. These are like paper thin too. I mean, they're made of metal, but they're so thin. Are there... What am I missing here? Oops, drop that. I cannot see any comments, so if you're commenting, I cannot see it. Okay. How do I get this to... Why is it being all funky like this? I don't want to end the stream. Oops. What is that? Okay, go back. Where the comments go? I wasn't doing this before I had Susan on here. Where is it? I can't even like flip the screen. What is going on, I'm asking? What is happening? I see a little... I haven't used tabs for a while, so... Okay, I see the... That's so weird. It won't even like end the broadcast. Strange. Let's see if this doesn't exit it out. Nope. What is the deal with this? Okay, is that... No, something else. Alright, Haps. What the heck? This is weird. What's it doing? Oh, it's like my broadcast stopped. Okay, this is strange. I'm broadcasting, but it's saying that I'm not. Okay. What in the world? Wait. I just close out the thing.